Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on an absolutely awesome Steam game deal. It's a bundle on Steam, but nonetheless, terrific deal here. We've got a bunch of sales going on. We've got publisher sales going on as well, franchise sales, just a lot to go over, and all of this ahead of the Steam Winter Sale that will be kicking off in just a couple of weeks. So we do also have the Steam Sports Fest that's running. You know, sports games, not everybody's cup of tea, but I'll highlight that at the end of this video. There are actually a couple of games that I would definitely recommend, one in particular that I am seeing, so more on that at the end of this video. But first of all, the Metro Saga bundle is 87% off for $7.49. This is a brand new low for the game. Typically, it would go down to $8.99, which is already an insane deal, but $7.49, yeah, just shut up and take my money as far as that's concerned. Well, shut up and take my money if I didn't already own these games and if I didn't buy each one of these games for like 50, 60 bucks when they came out. But nonetheless, Metro 2033 Redux, Metro Last Light Redux, and Metro Exodus with the expansion pass. I actually forgot what I did with Exodus, because I don't think I bought the game on Epic Game Store. Maybe I did. Actually, I think I did buy the game on Epic Game Store, and then I bought it again on Steam. Yeah, I'm a sucker as far as that's concerned. But nevertheless, the whole franchise sale is $7.49. Exodus was an Epic Game Store timed exclusive. That's how that worked out. But yeah, 2033, Last Light, Metro Exodus, and Exodus's expansion pass. So you get all that for $7.49, and you're not being a sucker like me and buying Exodus twice. And Metro 2033 and Last Light are fantastic games as well. I thought Exodus was a really solid game, and I thought the rest of the franchise was really good. Last Light is my favorite, and 2033 is really good. The franchise is just really solid, man. If you want narrative-driven, single-player titles, this is a really good franchise to get into, and the games aren't super lengthy. Exodus is a little bit on the longer side, but as far as 2033 and Last Light goes, it's all killer, no filler as far as those games, and while saying that, it doesn't really do the game justice, because the game, it's not like the game is super fast-paced and it's high-octane, action-heavy. No, it does take a more methodical, slower approach, but it works in the context of what Metro is, and I think from a atmosphere standpoint, it is incredible, incredibly engrossing world, narratively incredibly compelling. So definitely check out Metro 2033, Last Light, and Exodus. Great deals there. And the games themselves are good. You can get 2033 standalone for $1.99. Last Light is $1.99. Exodus is $4.49. And the Exodus Gold Edition is $5.99. If you don't own any of the games, the Saga bundle is definitely the route to go here. Just a terrific deal, so check that out. Then we do have the Dying Light franchise sale. A ton of stuff discounted as a part of this as well. You've got Dying Light, the 10th Anniversary Edition, 80% off for $9.99. So that's obviously a great deal. Dying Light 1 is generally considered to be the best of the series. I don't know if people think Beast has overtaken Dying Light, but I don't think that's the case. Dying Light 1, and then Dying Light 2 is a really solid game as well. It's just narratively, it kind of falls off a cliff in the second half, which is unfortunate, but you know, overall, the game is still a lot of fun, and I think from a parkour standpoint, man, that's where Dying Light 2 really shines. I think the traversal, the exploration, those elements are really well done, so definitely recommend Dying Light 1 and 2. I don't believe Dying Light the Beast is on sale, but that's fine. Like, even if it was on sale, it would be like 20% off for $48, which I do believe they actually ran that discount recently, but yeah, for now, if you're looking to buy Dying Light 1 and 2, those are pretty good. And I believe this is a historic low for Dying Light 2 as well, $17.99, which is a good deal given how much content you get for that game. And that's really what you want to get. The Digital Extras Edition is nonsense. Don't get that. The Reloaded Edition, which is the base game now, also includes the Bloody Ties Story DLC. And it was going to get a second piece of DLC, but then they spun that DLC into what ultimately became Dying Light the Beast, and turned out pretty well. So yeah, there you go with that. $17.99 for Dying Light 2, Dying Light 1 at $9.99. There is an 11-bit studio sale going on right now. 11-bit Studios, I think, publishes some of the more unique games on the market these days, and obviously they develop their own games as well, but they published a game called The Thaumaturge, which is a title that I really enjoyed. By the way, interesting tidbit on this. This game is developed by Fool's Theory, who I believe is working on the Witcher 1 remake, and that's being supervised by CDPR. So how about that? I thought Thaumaturge was a pretty cool game, a character-driven RPG with a rich story, really cool setting. It's a game that not a lot of people know about, but if you're looking for a RPG with a really cool backdrop as far as the setting and pretty cool mechanics as well. That's one worthwhile to check out, and the visuals are pretty solid as well. Just stylistically, I think that game is great. The Invincible, 55% off for $13.49. And then, of course, you got Frostpunk 2 on sale, 40% off for $27. So you can check that out. Is Frostpunk 1 on sale? I'd be surprised if it wasn't. It is. It's 90% off for $2.99. They're just not promoting it. And the Game of the Year Edition bundle is $7.01, which is a tremendous deal. So highly recommend that. Moonlighter on sale as well. So some great stuff across the board there. Definitely check all of that out. And then lastly, we do have the Steam Sports Fest. A lot of sports games on sale. Rematch is 25% off for $22.49, which is a really well-received game from Slowclap, the developers of Absolver and Sifu, which, you know, kind of a little bit out there as far as what kind of game Rematch was, but it turned out pretty damn well. As far as commercially, it's got a mostly positive reception on Steam. I highly recommend Descenders, 75% off for $6.24. I literally have like 40 hours on this game because it's one of those games that I feel like it's so easy to go back and play. The soundtrack is awesome, and that is my one of my go-to like kick back and relax kind of games. I think Descenders is awesome from that standpoint, and it's just a great game. Love the soundtrack, super replayable. The physics in the game are great, and they did drop Descenders next, but that's still going for a little bit of a hefty price point. So $6.24 for Descenders, quite good. Shredders, the snowboarding game, is $19.79. Overwhelmingly positive reception on that game. WWE 2K25 is $19.79 if you want to check that out. Kind of pricey, and that was on Humble Choice not too long ago. Golf with Your Friends, 80% off for $9.99. So some decent deals across the board. You know, sports games, not everybody's cup of tea, but definitely some deals to check out there as a part of the Steam Sports Fest. But that is going to do it for me. Again, that deal on Metro Saga Bundle is outstanding. 87% off for $7.49, and those games still look great from a visual standpoint. And obviously, they dropped the Redux version, so that upped the visuals a little bit. But man, even if you go back to the originals, I feel like those games just look stellar. So 2033 Redux, Last Light Redux, and Metro Exodus with the DLC, all of that for $7.49. So check that out. Just a great bundle with a lot of great games. You've got the Dying Light franchise sale, a lot of good deals as a part of that. I mean, it's just Dying Light 1 and 2, but still, good deals for Dying Light 1 and 2. 11-bit studio sale. Have an eye on Thaumaturge. I think that's a game that can surprise a lot of people if you're into RPGs with a really cool setting. And then the Steam Sports Fest with a lot of deals. I definitely would look at Descenders. That game is awesome and super, super addicting. So a lot of good stuff there. Links to everything, as always, in the description box down below. And thanks for watching, you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.